My name is Lila Childs and I'm 17 years old. I'm a makeup artist and photographer as well as a stylist and a hairstylist. I also edit and direct all the photo shoots that I produce for my website called Makeup by Lila, and I also have an Instagram called Makeup by Lila, and this is basically sort of my platform where I produce a lot of sort of editorial fashion and beauty work, and I produce everything myself from start to finish, including like the scouting of the models, and it's not necessarily for anything in particular, it's just sort of my own line of work and business. I started doing makeup when I was 11 years old, and that's the same time the Hunger Games movies came out, and they use makeup as a sort of vehicle to kind of transform the character. So when Katniss was doing her onstage interviews, she always had sort of very elaborate makeup that matched her outfits, and I was sort of seeing makeup in a different way. It wasn't necessarily a way to change how you looked, but it was a way to like enhance how you felt on the inside. I went home and I Googled stills from the movies and tried to recreate it. It's weird because a lot of people like my age, they're really into their sport or, you know, the play or something that's like a more accessible hobby, but this is something that not a lot of people really understand. It's the same thing as painting, but it's just, I do it on a person's face. I always joke around because like people are so scared of their future, and it is the only thing that like brings me comfort. I love thinking about my future. First thing that I always think of is I want to do the makeup for a Vogue magazine cover. It's something that, I mean, still to this day, like I try constantly to bridge like the confidence I gain when I do makeup to like my real life, because it's something that, you know, when I talk about it, I know, like I'm certain about it, and that's a really good feeling. And so any time where I'm stressed out, I think I get so stressed out at boarding school because I can't do makeup. And every time I come home, it's like the first thing I make sure to do just to pencil it in because I know how good it is for me. Makeup is such sort of an obscure hobby that people didn't really take the time to understand why I actually did it. The automatic response was, this is weird, I don't understand it, and I'm gonna make fun of you for it, mostly because I started in middle school, and that's just sort of like what ends up happening. At first, like you question it, like large companies have posted my stuff, you know, Makeup Forever benefit, and you read the comments and it's, you know, like this sucks, this is horrible, what are they thinking? And you know, you're taking time away from your academics and you put like your heart and soul into it and someone doesn't like it. And that's hard, but it's also something that you try to tune it out because I think it's good, and as long as I'm proud of it, then it doesn't matter if anybody else doesn't like it. Not to be cliche, but always do what you love, do what makes you happy. So even if you feel deterred at times, like it's really important just to remember why you're doing it. And as long as those values are sound, then there's no reason to stop.